Good morning, friends. Let's take a look at how August 6th is going to go for you guys. Great Spirit, how is August 6th going for the collective? And yes, we've got Tom and Jerry as our background music today. So it's too early. It's like 7 in the morning and I don't really feel like doing all that. So one of your very first things is questioning whether or not you should let go or give up on something, if that makes sense. What is the thing? You might be questioning on whether or not to let go of the fact that someone is either not helping you or that you don't want to help someone else. What else will be going on for the collective August 6th? Okay. So on August 6th, there is a lack of truth, a lack of confession. This could be in general, you're going to find out that something's being hidden from you, or this is going to be from a specific person where you're noticing that they're either lying to you, not telling you the full truth, or this could be yourself choosing not to be honest with someone else. Can I get some details on this, please, Great Spirit? Unsuccessful. Trade in reverse. So you're probably going to try to get the truth from someone, and it's not going to happen. If somebody confesses something to you tomorrow, do not expect it to be truthful. August 6th. Do not expect it to be truthful because it's not going to. But if you're not seeking it out, you're not going to get the truth tomorrow at all on August 6th. So, like, if you're waiting for some information to come through, August 6th will not be the day. But if on August 6th you go and ask somebody a question or ask somebody to tell you the truth about something, they will not be honest. Great Spirit, what else do we have for August 6th for the collective? We do have some financial matters, but it's more in a careless energy. Kind of like maybe seeing like, okay, I have this and this going on financially. I literally don't care. I'm not interested. So you might be taking a break from financial affairs on August 6th. Maybe you have a day off. Or maybe you're just like, nah, I'm dealing with this later. And tomorrow, August 6th is not that day to, I guess you're just not going to be caring about finances. Why? I'm curious what this is about. And just being patient. So like maybe you're waiting for some sort of finances to come forward for you, or a financial situation to come forward, or you're waiting for something to happen, it feels like, but you're being patient. So you're just like, instead of like sitting there like forcing yourself to go with the flow, you're just going to be patient and be like, yep, don't care. It's not happening. Not for me. You know, like sometimes it's hard to get into the mindset of going with the flow. So like being patient is a very good practice, because it's like, okay, 3:03 on the clock, 7:11 on the clock. Because it's like, how do I let go of this control? And being patient is going to help you get there, because you're like, okay, it will happen, but not right now. That's more patience versus going with the flow, being like, I don't know what'll happen. It's just going to happen. That's letting go of control completely, but also lacking manifestational needs. So let's say you're trying to manifest a black cat coming onto your path on in August. You don't know which day, right? It's not, I don't know if a black cat will come or not. That's kind of like lacking in your manifestational needs. But if you're like, it will happen, I just don't know which day. You know what I mean? That's more patience. So I see you practicing more with the patience side rather than going with the flow, which I think is good in this situation, especially when it comes to your finances. You want to be thinking up rather than down, because we all want to be rich, right? We don't want to be poor. Gross. I'm just kidding. I came from I was poor, so yeah. What else do we have for the collective August 6th? There might be some feeling down or some light depression. If you're feeling any sort of way that could be considered a crisis, or feeling upset that just like feels like it's uncontrollable, please make sure to seek help. Never try to fight mental health struggles alone when it becomes unbearable, uncontrollable, because you can get help. Help is always there for you anytime you look for it. You just have to reach out, and sometimes you have to be persistent. Now, on a separate note, I do see some slight depression, maybe slight sadness. This could be tiredness, but I don't think so. If it is tiredness, it's attached to your moods. So feeling low energy in general. Low energy, kind of just not having it. But you're also not forcing things, and maybe that's part of the reason. Maybe kind of like what I just said. you're really having to let go of some sort of control, and maybe it's kind of taking a toll on your mental health. So just take it easy. But if that's not the case, it just seems like you're not going to be forcing things, and there might be low energy where you're just kind of like having a careless day. And maybe it's not just towards your finances, like I had just said. Maybe you're just like, I don't care at all today, you know? And sometimes we need that, but please don't make it in an unhealthy way if you can. What else do we have for the collective August 6th? My hair's in there. What else do we have for the collective going on August 6th? Okay, we have some intuition, psychic ability, psychic reading. I don't know, whatever it is for you, it's coming up as accurate. So for me, the High Priestess upright represents accurate intuition, accurate psychic reading, accurate psychic ability. So if you go and get a reading, it looks like the person you choose is going to be accurate. Otherwise, if you're receiving intuitive downloads, your intuition is going to be accurate and you should listen to it. Is there anything specific about this? No, not really. Maybe you're just kind of coming up after a time of being a little down. Maybe this is later in the day. Not too sure. And let's get one last thing for August 6th for the collective. One last thing going on August 6th for the collective. I got the exact same message again. You guys remember when I pulled these? This is double emphasis on not receiving the truth or being lied to, or you will not get a confession on the August 6th. Why is this coming up again? You're gonna feel stuck. I don't know if it has to do with motherhood, with a woman who's a mother, infertility, a mother, I think I already said that. I don't know, but there's something to do with that along this subject. You're not going to receive the truth on August 6th. So, hang tight. Do not look for any confessions. Don't look for any truths, like from other people. Don't expect people to be honest with you on this day, especially from a mother. If there's a mother talking to you, you just kind of be like, they're probably not being honest, or don't expect them to be, you know? So, yeah. I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my Etsy at Skies Tarot ETC. You can also find that in my TikTok bio in my link tree. I have been trying to post like lives and stuff, so I have 2 links there. Well, the first one's just text, and it just says, you know, donate here for the live, but underneath it, it's got the Etsy link, or on top of it, or something like that. So check out my Etsy, and I hope to see y'all soon. I'll see you for August 7th. Bye, guys.